Bobby's back. Talking to myself about the third person. But yeah, I'm back. And now we're filming some trades. Got some cool stuff. Cooper got everything organized, looking great, because when I came in this morning, this whole back shelf was just flooded with trades. It was crazy. I don't know how he does that, but yeah, he does it. He gets it all nice and neat and pretty for us, and it's easy for me to film. So thanks, Cooper. Got some PSP. Some new PSP games. Wow. A lot of sealed PSP. Dang. Must have been a collection. Yeah. Star Wars Battlefront. See if I can awkwardly not hit the light with my hand and keep a steady. Oh, it's a cool controller. I really like that green SP. It's pretty rad. Bam. Got some amoebas. Look at all them chickens. Shoop. Got some Bowser ready for a wedding. Splatoon. One of my favorite ones. That Squirtle's adorable. Standing on his tail. Got a little loose Vita game, Assassin's Creed. Bam. Got a bunch of cool stuff there. Some Pro controllers. Then we got some, well, these aren't the cheaper titles, but right after these PSP games, we got some cheaper titles. Try to kind of pan slow, but feel free to change the video to like 0.5 speed or whatever. Man, we got a lot of PSP. That's awesome. I feel like we had more like UMD movies than we did actual PSP games. And when I got back, I also noticed that there's a ton of GameCube glass games. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen it be over like one row, and it's almost 2 rows right now. Okay, there's some good PS3 titles in there for under 10 bucks or whatever. Under 15, words are hard. Blam. I think it's hilarious that NCAA is like $10 now. They used to be like 50 when 14 was the last one. And fun fact, College Football 25 that just came out, the only game that sold more copies was Black Ops 6. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not a huge sports game person in general, but I do love college football. I hope you all are having a good one. It's good to be back. I'm going to get back into my rhythm, and I'll see you next time.
You guys want to see a bunch of games that you're never going to play? I'm never going to play. I will never play all of these games. I've played a few. Here, I'm doing a big sweep so you can be tantalized by our offerings. Now let's start over here. Oh, that was my finger. I'm so sorry. I'm not starting the clip over. Echoes of Wisdom is a very good game. Garfield Kart looks very cute. I've only played the first level of the Scott Pilgrim game. Some strategy guides. Donkey Konga. I don't know which Donkey Konga game it is. We also have 2, and Jungle Beat here. Jungle Beat is more like a platformer. You like run through, and it's less about the songs and the rhythm and more about the adventure. But these ones are just straight up rhythm games. One of them, I think it's this one. It literally has like pop songs and stuff in there, which it's just wild. A lot of monkey games that we've got today. I wonder if we'll see any more. Amazing Island is on my staff pick list, if only because it's just fun. It's fun. It's brutal. You will destroy your hands playing it. If you're old like me, or you have carpal tunnel like me, it hurts. I was actually replaying it the other day, and it was like aggravating my carpal tunnel syndrome. I had to win. I had to get a good look at these. Stanley Kubrick, Kubrick. I don't think I've ever actually seen any of these. I'm not a movie person. Nope, heard of all of them. Actually, I haven't heard of Eyes Wide Shut. Full Metal Alchemist, Dual Sympathy. What does that even mean? Fragrant Story. I like this because it is part of the Vagrant Story series, and I just think that is so funny. Is that... Oh no, I don't know what that actor is. Dennis Miller. That's news to me. What's this? Oh, I've heard that this is good. That looks cute too. I like movies. I should watch more movies. I should play fewer video games. There's just too many. Thundercats. I think if I were to be in an old 80s cartoon, it would be Thundercats. Just as myself, I wouldn't be a cat or anything. Do they have humans in the Thundercats universe, or are they all different weird cats? Anyway, I think I'm done talking now. I don't have any questions for you, except, I guess, what's your favorite 80s cartoon? Let me know.
Welcome to the trade, starting off with the more common stuff up here. Try to get a close-up so you guys can see. Then above those are I don't know how to talk, Game Boy Color holder and a PSP dual pack. Japanese Wii game. And then here are some more commons for the Wii, the 360, and the Xbox One. And then a nice wall of NES games. A lot of the more common stuff. I think this is Dizzy. No. I don't know what that is. Ultimate Stuntman. That one's Dizzy. Some unlicensed cartridges. And then here are the PS1 titles that are a little bit more sought after. All of it is complete except for Ribbon. Everything else has its manual. Gonna change that condition because that is not good. It's super worn on there. Probably mark it as fair because everything else is in good condition. Intelligent Cube. And some Xbox One and original Xbox titles. Some of these came from mail-in trades from customers over the states and out of the states. Strider 2, Final Fantasy, and then there's some more NES cartridges, more unlicensed stuff. You don't see that too often. I'm trying to make sure everybody can see everything. I always feel like I go too quickly. Some really interesting NES stuff that we don't see all that often. Monster Party, Big Nose, Punch Out. And then we have a few new titles. RPG Maker, the Plucky Squire, and then the Devolver Deluxe Edition of Plucky Squire. And then we also have kind of uncommon Famicom game sitting up here, Tetra Star.
I normally film the first clip in the weekly trade videos, but I was feeling not too good. My voice was not able to handle it. So here I am, finally. Along the back here, we have some DVD, Blu-ray, GameCube, 360, PS2, original, not original Xbox, Xbox One, Nintendo Wii, PlayStation 3, one Philips CDI game, some PS5, Wii U, DS, 3DS, all more inexpensive titles. And then we have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Deluxe Edition for PS5. It is pre-owned, but we always try to bag the big box stuff, so we're putting the tag on the plastic, not on the actual item, and it just makes it look a little bit better, keeps it clean. We also have the Zelda Game & Watch. This is the inner side of the box that it comes in, and you can actually like fold it out to make a little display stand, which somebody did, and I guess they threw away the outer box because they traded it in just like this. Flipping down here, we have the more expensive Xbox 360, Wii U, GameCube, and PS2 games here. And then we got some Sega CD, PS1 long box, and Sega Saturn games traded in, which is pretty cool. These three were actually traded in disc only, and we had cases and manuals for them. All 5 of these here, though, have brand new plastic cases. We have some replacements that we got, and a lot of these were cracked, so now they're looking all beautiful. More PS1, and also a couple Dreamcast games here. Then we have another PS5 title, more expensive Wii game, and the only kind of expensive Blu-ray that came in this time. We have some more expensive PlayStation 3 games as well. Some really, really good titles in here. Bunch of Ratchet & Clank, Jak and Daxter, Shadow of the Colossus, one of the best games ever. We have some import DS games, and then also Hey You Pikachu with the microphone, and a sealed Sega 3D Classics collection for 3DS. Then we have a big Nintendo 64 collection. Most of this came from my buddy David, and we did a video on the main channel of, you know, buying his collection, or at least buying a portion of his collection. Some of this is from that, but some of this was traded in from other people as well. So just going down the line here, we have Banjo-Kazooie, the game that I'm currently playing through right now. I'm about halfway through it. Never beaten the game before, but I played it a lot when I was a kid, so I'm excited to finish it. Diddy Kong Racing, Tony Hawk, Bomberman, Jet Force Gemini, Glover, another good one, Banjo-Tooie. I've only played very little of that, didn't like it when I was younger, but I'm gonna give it another shot. Colton tells me it's really, really good, so I'm gonna try that. We also have the Monster Hunter Switch controller. Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers, rented that from Blockbuster when I was a kid. And then lastly, we have a Donkey Kong 64 strategy guide, the PS1 fishing controller, Game Boy player with the disc for the GameCube, and the Monster Hunter Rise controller, which I already talked about. But there's more than one for the Switch.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's trade clip. Starting over here, Neo Geo Pocket Collection, Danganronpa. First two games are really good. They have some moments that I really hate, but for the most part they're pretty good. Plucky Squire is a new release, really good game. That's actually James Turner, who did a lot of Pokemon art for Gen 5 and Gen 8. Did all of the art for this game. Kingdom Hearts 3, one of my favorite games. Legend of Heroes, Legend of Boring, haha. Final Fantasy Remake 7, some cheaper PS4 games. More Danganronpa special editions. Might pick up that 2-1, I don't know. Persona 4 Golden, that's a pretty good collector's edition. Super Game Boy, some cheaper Xbox games, PlayStation games, and glass case stuff. You know, the huge. Video Express, they're not around no more. Got some smaller cartridge, some handheld stuff. Got a lot of no labels traded in, and that's just because sometimes the labels are bad. But we authenticate everything. We do not sell bootlegs. If you do receive a bootleg, please let us know. We will replace it for you with an authentic cartridge, or give you a refund. As long as a bootleg comes from us. You can't just buy a bootleg anywhere and expect us to replace it for you. That's not really how it works. But got some Zeldies. Stranger Things 3 is a pretty good game. Wish they would put it on the digital stores again so the physical wouldn't be so horrendously expensive. Life is Strange, Deadpool are really good games. Pepper Grinder's good. We got this really expensive Sally Face game. I've never heard of that before. Lots of import stuff. I don't really like a lot of the import games on Switch, if I'm being honest. A lot of garbage. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, thanks for trading, everybody.
Hi everyone, it's Jess. Let's check out our trades. So let's start over here with our PlayStation 1 stuff. Love to see Mega Man games. We even got some Wii today. Two of my most favorite Wii games right here. I love WarioWare games, and this Kirby Epic Yarn. It's a cute game. I really liked it. Got a little bit of everything today. A couple Pokemon cards, Black Star promos, very cool. Some 360 stuff, some loose Genesis. Bart's Nightmare, Ryan loves that game, but I'm told it is very hard. And then, speaking of Ryan, here's some Master System. Both some American stuff and some PAL. A little bit of Genesis over here. And then back here we have a little bit more. Some more loose stuff, more cheaper things, but still good stuff. Like Okame, love me some Okame. We got a couple amiibos as well. Game & Watch and the Super Smash Minecraft duo. This beautiful Spider-Man 2 controller. Gorgeous. And then we got some of this. Plus this interesting guy. He is pretty cool. And that is everything that we had. Thanks for trades. Bye everyone.